Having you back on the CryptoQ Media channel is a pleasure. I believe it's wise that you all feel optimistic about the Bitcoin markets at the moment. The recent price swings have undoubtedly frightened some shoppers, and I get that. Looking at it through a historical lens, though, makes what is happening seem very normal. Coincident with the ups and downs of the stock market, cryptocurrency prices follow suit, and I am still of the firm belief that this is a bull market. Given that this is a new record high, I am still convinced that Bitcoin's value will keep going up. Finally, after convictions over cryptocurrency, full-blown alt season follows. Let us not overlook XRP either. I will state up front that I will give you the rundown on 3 or 4 different XRP chart gurus' perspectives just to set the scene. You should keep an eye on the charts because a formation is happening right now, and one of them is drawing attention to it. There has been an earlier occurrence of this, and it was identical to this. Because of this, the value of XRP increased. Some 62%, he says. You can probably guess the time period he's talking about from this. To be sure, I can show you exactly why he replies no, because these same things are happening right now. Moreover, there is proof that this is indeed XRP. Since the last all-time high, there has never been a perfect chance to eventually reach a new one. The argument that XRP peaked on January 4, 2018, and that's the end of the road is still not convincing to me. There are a lot of reasons why I think that is absurd. Thanks to improvements like additional utility developers, total value locked, a growth in wallets, and more, XRP's ecosystem is prospering, and as a result, it continues to rank among the top 10 coins by market cap. So that was it. Furthermore, no one will ever see it again. That doesn't make sense in any universe. That makes no sense to me. Personally, I feel that way. I should start by mentioning that my family has never been financially well off. My advice on money matters is not gospel. Also, you can't utilize what I say or write to get into any kind of business transaction. To pass the time, I'm just a casual YouTuber that, on occasion, discusses different facets of the Bitcoin industry in my videos. On top of that, just for fun. Near the time this video was recorded, the value of XRP was 65,175, or 49 cents. In comparison to Bitcoin's 64,892 low, XRP's 24-hour low is 48.8 cents. Even though I don't think this is horrible, it will nonetheless cause more trauma than before. Here we have the Crypto Greed and Terror Index, which has a score of 64 out of 100. Yes, I am still dealing with that avaricious stuff. Yesterday, the temperature reached 74 degrees. Actually, this is updated just once every 24 hours. If it could occur more frequently, say, once an hour, that would be fantastic. That being said, another significant update will be available at 1 hour and 53 minutes from now. We will examine it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's lower or even if it's just hovering near where it is now. Without a shadow of a doubt, nothing improved. Let us just say that. Since the typical retail speculator gets their money through price action, that is how I will say it. Furthermore, instead of performing a multivariate analysis, they typically just consider one variable, the price. Then it becomes the basis for their really important financial decisions and their emotions. For instance, people sell in a panic if it's heading down. They get FOMO, or fear of missing out, if it's going higher. Additionally, it isn't really complicated, and things don't usually work out well when they are. People do, in fact, seek out other people. The chart analyst's unwavering optimism about crypto has merit, in my opinion. He takes a lot of information into account in order to make conclusions. His actions do make sense. Here we go again. His 399,300 X followers are, in my opinion, justifiably large. Furthermore, he is correct. In the end, nobody is totally accurate. The charter analysis is all about the likelihood of outcomes. Nevertheless, improbable occurrences do happen occasionally. I get that you can't win every debate, but the hit rate is very high, my God. He published this piece about Bitcoin because, my Bolo brothers and sisters, the bears have given up and dismounted. The goal of 60,000 has not been met yet. The bull's dominance remains unshaken. Hi, I'm Anwar. By July's conclusion, his forecast calls for Bitcoin's value to have surpassed 80,000. In addition, his analysis of the chart suggests that his forecast would be rendered invalid in the event that Bitcoin dropped below 60,000. He has been very outspoken about his firm confidence in this, thus he is acting as though the 60,000 milestone has not occurred. As he stated in his own post, he went so far as to purchase additional Bitcoin call options, this time with an expiration date of August 30th. In the event that my timing is somewhat off from my previous expert calls on July 26th and ATK strike at around the same cost, this tranche will serve as insurance. I already informed you that he anticipates Bitcoin's value exceeding 80,000 by July's end. But he does admit that, even if he's correct, you might not have enough time to execute it correctly, so the timing could be off. We made sure to have enough supplies on hand in case anything came to pass. Nevertheless, I saw that the new Gentropic account now posts on August 30th instead of the original. This account is worth telling you about. Two of its co-founders are also responsible for running Glassnode, a fantastic on-chain dating analytics company. I absolutely love Glassnode. As a result, these two individuals are responsible for overseeing this account. Keep in mind that all of the assets in the class move together, and you'll find their commentary on this topic fascinating. It makes no difference if you agree with me that Ripple is the greatest cryptocurrency currently available or if you prefer another. If you're inquiring, will it go? Keep in mind that XRP is just one little piece of a much bigger asset class, and that the movements of all of those pieces coincide. Is there any news on a potential alternate season? Their statement is as follows. Here we have an excellent Bitcoin chart. Investors' distress is understandable given the precipitous decline in cryptocurrency prices over the previous week. Is it therefore the end of the alt season? In a perfect world, we'd see ETH BTC priced against Bitcoin as the appropriate ratio to follow. As is customary when ETH BTC rises, altcoins usually follow suit, and the ratio looks to be in a strong bull flag. It has risen to the top trend line and seems ready to continue for the remainder of the season. Remember that it is impossible to know with any degree of accuracy how the value of any asset will change in the future. These kinds of people don't do their jobs in the dark. The leaders of the on-chain analytics company are prominent personalities in the Bitcoin world. Additionally, I have been a long-time fan of theirs and genuinely think that they do outstanding job. Consequently, they are being completely forthright and honest in their assessment. This is not the first time we have seen this activity, as you can see from the screen. What happens if the price of ETH BTC goes up? This asset class is once again a market follower. It makes no difference whatever coin you care about most. XRP is my greatest individual crypto holding. That makes me happy, too. All of it works together. Buckle up if this is going to occur. In an article by chart analysts Mikey Bull Bitcoin, we included this market cap chart. A graphic depicting the market share that Bitcoin currently holds. The hashtag altcoins was the last piece of text he added. The alternative cryptocurrency market is already seeing a macro retest in Bitcoin's market size, and as I mentioned earlier, the return of Bitcoin's downward trend will have a big impact on them. Which is why being tolerant is essential. So, you do, in the end, wish for Bitcoin's price to continue rising. Although dominance is dwindling. Alternate coins often outperform their standard counterparts during the alt season. Plus, check out this perfectly symmetrical triangle he drew. It has landed somewhere other than with that horrible woman, in his opinion. After that, the sign will change to negative. Following his post in which he outlined the desired behavior for the altcoin market's foundational structure, I viewed the blockchain advocate's latest video. I couldn't help but mention this. Given the similarity in our audiences, I am confident that many of you saw his video. Just one more thing, the blockchain proponent uses very specific terminology to describe his predictions. I really liked that about him. Remember that the blockchain advocate normally doesn't talk like that, so take notice if he starts to sound enthusiastic. That is why you should listen to him. That brings the video to a close. Please subscribe for my benefit. Depart, muchas gracias.